Okay, so here's one of the equations that I put in your notes, and you're solving for x, but this has a radical in it. So if you look over here real quick, I'm going to show you a simpler way to get rid of the radical. If I have the square root of 3 and I want to get rid of the radical, I could square this, right? Because what does that mean? The square root of 3 times the square root of 3 is what? It's the square root of 9, which is what? It's 3. So this, if I square it, I can just make it 3. Or if it's the square root of 3x, and I square that, what does that mean? It means the square root of 3x times the square root of 3x, which is the square root of 9x squared, which is 3x, and it gets rid of the radical for me. So when we're solving for x here, we want to get x by itself, but we have to get rid of the radical too. But the first thing we have to do is just move this over to the other side. Subtract 18 from both sides, and that goes away. And then you get the square root of 5x plus 41 is equal to 4. And then we're at the point now where we can get rid of the radical. So we're going to square this whole thing. We're going to square this side because it's an equation. You do the same thing to both sides. I forgot to start my timer because I can only go for 5 minutes. So when I square this, it just brings this out, just like it did over here. The square root of 3 squared is 3. Square root of 3x squared is 3x. So the square root of 5x plus 41 squared is 5x plus 41. And that's equal to 16. And then we solve for x from there. So subtract 41 from both sides. You get 5x is equal to a negative 25 divided by 5. So x is a negative 5. Okay, so that's the one that was in your notes. One that we didn't put in your notes, I'll do one more. Hopefully it won't cut me off. I have 3x plus 108 minus 9 equals 0. So we get rid of this negative 9 minus 9 first by adding 9 to both sides. And that gives you the square root of 3x plus 108 is equal to 9. So now that this is the only thing over here, I'm ready to square this and both sides because it's an equation. So squaring this radical just brings this out of the radical. And we get 3x plus 108 equals 81. Subtract 108 from both sides. And you get a negative 27 divided by 3, so x is a negative 9. So I hope that helps. Let me know if it does. If not, we'll take care of it Monday.